Hey Siri, turn the plant water on.
Okay, the switch is on.
Hello everyone, my name is Andres Sosa. I have worked in IoT projects in the last years and I love home automation. In a previous video I showed you how you could control your own smart watering system using Alexa. After that I showed you in another video how you could control it using Google Home. And today I want to show you how you can achieve the same result using Siri. This way you will be able to control any device you make using your iPhone, your iPad, your Apple Watch and even your AirPods and your Apple TV. So let's go! Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to receive more tutorials and ideas about home automation. So if you already did it, let's go! So first I will show you how to set up your boards and then I will show you the two possible ways to control your devices using Siri. The first one is using the Shortcuts app and the second one is using Homebridge. I will also tell you in which cases one is better than the other one. If you already have your device set up, feel free to skip to the control part. The components for this tutorial will cost you less than $15. This is what you will need. Pump 12 volts DC, silicone rubber tube, ESP Wi-Fi relay module, DC-DC step-down buck converter, 12 volts DC adapter, water container. First we will connect the 12 volts adapter to the DC converter so we can get 5 volts at its output. We will connect the ESP Wi-Fi relay module to these 5 volts and this relay will control the 12 volt input to the water pump. The water pump will suck the water from the water container to the plant. The control will be made by connecting the Wi-Fi relay module to the web service Smartnest.cz. This will allow us to control the system using Alexa, Google Home, Siri, IFTT, your phone, your tablet or your PC. The DC converter is marked with in plus and in minus. Make sure you are connecting the 12 volts adapter to this input. Then with a voltmeter you will measure the output of the DC-DC converter and make sure that it shows 5 volts. Then go ahead and download the example code and change the details for your Wi-Fi network, your username and password from Smartnest and the device ID. Connect the 5 volts from the DC-DC converter to the input of the ESP relay module. Then connect the positive cable of the 12 volts to one side of the water pump. Then connect the negative cable of the 12 volt adapter to the middle spot of the relay module. Then connect the relay from the spot marked as NO, or normally open, to the other water pump cable. Put one side of the silicone tube inside the water container and the second one aiming to the plant. Then power up the system and see in your Smartnest web app if it's online. Then press the button turn on and see how the pump starts watering the plant. After this you have completed the hardware setup and you are connected to the MQTT broker. Now, in order to control your device, you can use two possible methods. The first one is using the Shortcuts app. The Smartnest shortcut is available in English, Spanish, German and Czech. And for this method, you only need an iOS device. The second method is to use Homebridge. For this, you will need to install Homebridge in some computer that is always at home, or in a Raspberry Pi like we will do in this tutorial. For the first method, go to the link in the description and download the Smartnest shortcut. It will ask you to confirm that you trust this shortcut and after that it will be added to your shortcut list. Open the shortcut configuration and add your username and password. In the password field you can also use your API key that you will find in your account settings. Now you're ready to start the shortcut. Turn on the plant waterer.
Done.
You'll be able to add that shortcut to your lock screen for easy access. If you don't want to use voice commands, you can also download the customizable shortcut.
Add your username and password, select the language between German, Spanish, Czech and English, and write the command you want to run. You can find all the supported commands in the documentation.
The second method requires a little bit more of configuration and an additional device that will run on your Homebridge server. However, the results are way better because you will be able to use HomeKit and the Home app in all your iOS devices.
First, go to the Homebridge website and open the documentation. You'll find the instructions to install Homebridge on macOS, Windows, Linux and on Raspberry Pi. You can open the Raspberry Pi guide and copy and paste the commands for the installation. After you have installed Homebridge, you will be able to access the Homebridge user interface. Here you will find the location of the configuration file, but before editing the file, we will need to go to the Plugins tab and install the plugin MQTT thing. Once the plugin is installed, you can open the configuration file and you will see a JSON object with an accessories array. Each device type needs a different configuration. You can find all of them in the documentation in the Homebridge integration section. Just select your device type, copy the block and change the device ID. It is very important that the name of the device will be the device ID. It will be possible to change it in the Home app later. Finally, add your username and password or API key. Save the file and restart your Homebridge server. After Homebridge has restarted, you can open your Home app in your iOS device and tap in Add Accessory option. Then you will need to aim the camera to the QR code in your Homebridge dashboard. After this configuration is done, you will find all the devices you added in your config JSON file. You might want to rename the device since the first name will be your device ID. You will be able to group them in rooms, add routines, and so many other options. At this point, you have completed the configuration and you are able to tell Siri to turn on or off your devices. You can also use your Apple Watch to send voice commands, like turn on or off a device or open the door. And you can even use your Apple TV to control your devices.
And that is everything for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed the process. Let me know in the comments how was it and if you had any trouble. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please press the like button, subscribe to this channel if you want to receive more tutorials and ideas about home automation. Follow me on social media. Happy automation. Bye bye.